This new game mode is being held in the arena, which I think was a great idea because the arena acts of a very central hub in all of the PvP aspects of the game. Have you come to join the Beastmoon Hunt? This is a time when wizards become legends, when legends become hunters, and a great game begins. In this contest, you assume the form of a beast and must compete in matches with a random team of other wizards. Join a match and be sent to the Beastmoon Hall, where you choose your form from the statues present. Your team can only use one of each beast form. I think that's very good so that people can't stack all of the same beast and just completely annihilate. So that is a very good thing that they're already thinking about things like that. It means that the competitive play will probably be very fun. Then acquire limited use battle cards from Action by spending battle coins, which you obtain by harvesting Beastmoon blossoms. When you are prepared, enter the hunting grounds, a realm with magical laws entirely its own, where you hunt the most dangerous game, points. Earn points by defeating opponents and capturing battle rings. Claim a battle ring by standing upon it or by defeating another wizard within it. The more rings your team holds, the more points they earn. But be warned, the hunting grounds has many unique qualities that could help you or hinder you. For one, ice now freezes the waters of storm, but is melted by fire, and death snuffs the light of life, but is undone by the immortality of myth. There are also urns to find that restore lost health, or chests, which may grant you a variety of items, including battle cards and coins. There are also pip wisps that increase your starting pips in your next battle. Be mindful that some beast forms can carry more pips than others. The team with the most points at match end is the winner and will be granted boons worthy of the greatest hunters. These boons can include seeds for the Beastmoon Blossom, which helps you upgrade your beast forms so that you can gain an edge in the next match. Now go, let the hunt begin. We can check out our beast form upgrades right here. Looks like you can choose from a Colossus, a Cyclops, a Draconian, an Elf, a Fairy, Croco Mummy, Minotaur, Ninja Pig, Rat Thief, and a Wolf Warrior. These will all have unique spells that come with them attributed to a certain school within the game. It looks like the Colossus is Ice, the Cyclops is Balance, the Draconian is Life, the Elf is Fire, the Fairy is Death, very cool. The Croco Mummy is Ice again, the Minotaur Fire, the Ninja Pig is Death, the Rat Thief is Myth, and the Wolf Warrior is Storm. So it does look like we get multiples to choose from each school. So we can go here. The Fairy again is Death, and then the Ninja Pig is Death, and it looks like when there is multiples of a single school, they give different cards. So it's a very cool thing for them to introduce. I like how they used schools that are already within Wizard 101, but then attributed them to different characters that you get to choose from. I think that's a very nice addition to the game, and I'm really excited to check out this game mode. If you come over here to Action, we have some very, very cool and unique armor pieces for the game. It looks like we just have robes to choose from for now, but you can get armor pieces that are color attributed to schools, and then some of them also have a cape that comes with it, which I think is one of the very coolest pieces introduced to this game from this event or this new game mode. And so you can go through and you can find one from Storm. We have one for Ice. We have one for Myth. So we have one for Death and Balance. So it looks like we're going to be getting one for every single one of the schools. And there are a couple different ones to choose from. Some have capes and some don't. But I really think that the ones with the capes are a very, very cool addition to this game. And a lot of people are probably going to be using those for their stitches. And so to access the Beastmoon Hunt, you're going to want to go to Special Events. We're going to want to go to the second page for right now. And as you can see, we are in the test realm, so it says 1 day left. So we are just going to be trying this out in the test realm. But once this hits live realm, it would be very cool if this was a permanent thing or a common reoccurring event. You can teleport to the event. You have a help page, and you can also go back. But we're just going to go straight ahead and join a match. So we're going to go ahead and choose the Minotaur because fire looks fun. I'm a fan of fire. Those spells look cool, and I like the look of this animation. So it looks like when you first start out, there will be a 60-second timer up here at this portal, which gives you about a minute to choose which one of these you want to be. Every single one of them gives different spells, as you've seen before. Some are support, some, like this Draconian gives some healing. I am obviously this Minotaur, which is more DPS over time focused. There's this Storm one, which gives more AoEs. It gives a couple AoEs, as well as some buffs with some more heavy hitting cards to choose from. So it looks like this is about to hit 1 right about now. So we can head into the teleporter, which is very cool. This map looks amazing. I love the look of these maps. It's something completely new and unique to the game. So props to KingsIsle for adding some very, very new content. We can go around here and collect these pip wisps if they weren't stolen by this rat down here. If you did not know already, some of these character models are much faster at moving than others. If you look in the top right corner, you will be able to see that there is a star, a moon, an eye, and a sun, and a spiral in the center. These are the control points that this is the main focus of the game mode. Those are what you will be fighting for. And if you get on them by yourself, it will take 30 seconds to capture. But if there is multiple teammates with you capturing it, it will shorten the duration of time it takes to capture it. And as you can see here, if you get to a control point and there is multiple people from each team, or even just one person from each team, you will have to fight for the spot, which I think is very cool. One of my favorite things about this game mode, it reminds me of a control point mode or a domination mode in other games, but it definitely has its own unique Wizard 101 spin on it, as you can see from the character models and from the PvP system that it is incorporating, which I think is really cool, really fun, and a really interesting take on Wizard 101. And also all the spells are modified that give unique damages and cost unique amounts of pips compared to the rest of the game, which I think is a very, very cool thing that they added. They pretty much changed a lot of the game in this game mode, as well as just adding an enormous map to fight on, which I think is very awesome. And I think a lot of props has to go to KingsIsle and the rest of the developers for bringing this game mode. I really hope it's a permanent game mode once this goes live. We are in the test realm, but again, once this goes live, this must be a permanent game mode, because I know a lot of people are really enjoying it. I know I'm enjoying it a lot myself, and it has a lot of potential, even in ranked modes. I think in ranked, if you would be able to join this with friends, I think that would be a very nice part. And if you were able to just join at random but it still be ranked, I think that would be very cool as well. And so our friend here is going to be using a troll. I think that's going to go ahead and end the match. So you guys will be able to see here that when you do win, you gain control, and the enemy that lost is going to spawn back where that teleporter was at the beginning of the game, and there is a 25-second cooldown for if you flee or for if you die. So as you can see, we get special event points for this as well, which is a nice bonus. So we're going to make our way up here towards the eye, where it is held by the blue team, but if we're here for 30 seconds, we'll be able to capture it for our team. But yes, keep an eye on the top right hand corner, because that is where your map is. That is where all the information you're going to be needing to capture as many points as you possibly can. Definitely keep an eye on there. You can see where your teammates are, and you can also see where the enemy is. And also the spot in the center, that only unlocks once the match is halfway done. It has gates around it to stop people from storming the middle until the game is halfway done. So as you see, we just took that point. We have the lead now, 17-14, but that could easily change. This is a very rush heavy and strategizing game mode. You got to stay on top of your game. You got to keep your eye on that minimap. You got to kind of create a good class by choosing which character you choose based on what the enemies choose for their characters. We're going to make our way over here to the star, and we're going to try and capture this one as well really quick while our opponents are occupied. Alright, so we got 20 seconds left on there. Make sure you guys drop a comment letting me know what you think about this game mode. I know I personally am really enjoying it, but let me know what you guys think. Let me know if they should change anything. If you just don't like the game mode, let me know why. If you like the game mode, definitely let me know why as well. I'm really excited about this. You guys are definitely going to be seeing a lot more of this game mode's content on my channel, and you all guys are also going to be seeing a lot of PvP on my channel, as well as some maybe questing, you know, a let's play every once in a while, some pets, a lot of good stuff for Wizard 101, because I am a big fan of this game. I've played it for a very long time, since the Dragonspire days. If you know what that means, then you're a veteran too, you know what I mean. So we're gonna go head over here. I think we're gonna go ahead and try and get this eye. Hopefully nobody is over here. So as our opponent, or as are my teammates, I should say, and our opponents are distracted in, looks like 2v2s right now. If there's 2v2s going on, that means that there's another enemy opponent roaming, and there should at least be one person on your team roaming. So since my team seemed to be occupied, I'm going to roam real quick, capture this. It looks like one of my teammates fled from the moon battle, so I'm going to go run over there as soon as this is captured. So hopefully going to be getting over there fairly soon. Come on, 0. Alright, we captured this point. Now we're going to make our way up to the star, because it looks like it is a 2v1 up there, and I do not want my teammate getting killed. First, because the penalty is 25 seconds, which in this game mode can be quite a bit, and also just because it'll make it faster if I am over here. And it looks like the red team took moon, and I do not want to be part of a 2v1. Again, keep an eye on that top right corner so you can check on your teammates, check on the enemy team's position, and go to where you think you're best fit. So it looks like this is going to be a 2v2 pretty soon. No, he's waiting. Nope, not gonna go for that. So we're gonna go down here. The center is just about open. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take this. It looks like it just opened up. We're about halfway through. So we're gonna go ahead. We got 24 seconds left on this one. Hopefully we can take this without getting in a battle. Oh snap. Oh snap, is he gonna wait till it goes down? Oh no, they're trying to 2v1. That's not fair. Oh, I can't believe you can do that, King's Owl. That's not very cool. Alright, so it looks like we're kind of stuck here. That's not, I think King's Owl definitely needs to change that. It should be 1v1 only, 2v2 only, 3v3 only, 4v4 only. Because if you can get into these 2v1s, it's obvious who is going to win and who is going to lose. And like what just happened to me is I just got pulled when I would have definitely not have accepted this. But hopefully we can get a teammate over here soon. And now it is a 3v1, which is definitely not good. But hopefully we can get a teammate over here as soon as possible. If we can get a teammate, we might have a chance at winning. I'm just going to stall for a couple seconds here. Hopefully, it looks like we have a teammate coming right now. Hopefully they join the battle. But at the same time, I could keep 3 enemies distracted and just try and survive as long as possible until my teammates collected as much as they possibly could. Alright, so it looks like they're going to use Fire Elf. Alright, that's okay. That does 100 over 4 rounds, so it does 0 on the initial attack. Again, let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments section. Do you think it should be able to be a 4v1 if possible, just because it distracts 4 of the enemy's team players while only letting one of your team's players be killed? Or do you think it should definitely be 1v1 only, 2v2 only, 3v3 only, just to keep it as fair as possible? Let me know what you guys would like down in the comment section. I'll try to reply to all of you guys. And I think that'll just be very interesting, because for me, I definitely get how it could actually hurt the enemy team by doing 3 on your side and 1 on the other side, because it just takes away from how many points you can be on at once. But I also think if both teams aren't playing completely cooperatively, it can end up being a massive unfair advantage if you have a couple teammates just wandering, and then you have a 3v1 where the only players that are actually trying to play to the best of their ability keep on having to face multiple enemies, which is just, no matter how skillful you are, you're not going to be able to win that, just because that's not how this game works. But we're going to go ahead and try and take this moon while it's available. Since so many people are distracted on that center point, it also leaves so much potential for 1 or 2 players to roam and go and capture as many of these outward points as they can. They do take 30 seconds each, but again, if you had 2 people on them, I think it'll cut that time in about half. But again, with so many people in the center, it grants a great opportunity to go and grab these outskirts, because, ooh, it looks like one of the center teams is leaving right now to try and take care of the star. That's very good, very good. We're going to get one of these points down in about 2 seconds. Alright, here we go. Just captured it. We have a teammate that roamed up there to the star. They don't seem to be capturing it though. I don't really know why. Looks like they're just grabbing some wisps right now, some pip wisps, which is not ever a bad idea, but we're going to head over here to the star and try and collect this point while it is available and while the enemy team is definitely distracted. So we got 22 seconds left on that one. Looks like we have control of the sun. We have a 1v1 on the eye. We're taking the star. We have a teammate around the moon who looks like they're going to hop on it. So I think they're going to capture the moon. We're capturing the star. We have the sun. So like I said, the enemy team has 4 players in the center, and we only have 1 player in there. So that 1 player is definitely going to lose that point. But while the enemy team has been focusing all their players on that 1 point, we've been able to go around and actually capture every single other point. So I think that's going to be a giant advantage in this game mode, is just really balancing out who is going where, who is using what schools, if you are getting the pip wisps to take your advantage, and so on. So now we're going to go ahead and make our way to the spiral, just because the spiral is the only point right now that I do not see any players on. Looks to be completely free, so we're gonna hop on it and hopefully take this point. I do like the character models in this game mode as well. The character models look great. It looks like we have a teammate here who for some reason does not want to get on the point for who knows why. That is another thing about this game mode, is you're not allowed to go into it with friends, which is my biggest complaint about this game mode. I think that anybody should be able to choose a group of friends, at least a group that you know is going to actually fight for the points and actually knows what they're doing. No hits on people who are new to this game mode. I am myself, but if you are fairly competitive in this game mode and you take a while to actually, build up your stats and representation in this game mode, I think you should at least be able to join it with your friends who are also experienced in it to make a great team who would be a force to be reckoned with. So now we're going to make our way over to the moon. We just captured the star. Looks like we're going more onto the blue base's side, but that is alright. It looks like to be a 1v1, and so it's going to allow me to join it, which is very nice. Looks like an enemy teammate joined it as well. So it looks like it's going to be a completely fair 2v2 fighting for this point. But it looks like we have just captured the center as well. We have hold of the star, and we have hold of the eye. And we have a match going on the sun, which is very cool. We're going to use our 1 pip fire cat, or I should say smoldering cat in this game mode, on Anna the fire elf. Already has an overtime on her. And then consume life. 3 pips for 225. Wow, that is a fairly good spell in this game mode. I'm gonna have to say that. That's quite a bit of damage. And this one also heals you back for the full amount, which is just insane. I wish there was a spell like that for death in the actual game, in the real, use that in real PvP as a death wizard. Alright, and so it looks like there's a fire elf being used, which does 0 damage at first, but it does 100 damage over 4 rounds. This game mode is super cool. I love all the modified spells. They all do unique things that have been seen nowhere else in the game. All the character models look great at that too. I really like that. And I think it's really cool that there's kind of different subclasses than in the regular game, where your spells do different amounts. I also really like by which character model you choose. It gives different health amounts as well, and they're all very low health amounts compared to everywhere else in the game. So that is very nice. A very cool aspect. I think the pip wisps, I think those are a great addition to the game. Instead of health and mana wisps going across the map, there is pip wisps, which makes it so that when you join a match, instead of starting out with 1 pip and gaining 1 pip per round, if you collect 2 pip whips, for example, you will start the match off with 3 pips, which I think is a very, very cool addition to the game and allows just that much more strategy added, which allows for a lot better gameplay, a lot more interesting and unique gameplay, and allows for there to be a lot more strategies implemented into it, not just which school do you choose and which points you want to take and with how many players. So I think this game mode is a definite positive thing in this game. I really like how King's Isle handled it. I really like how they added it to the game. I really like the whole thing about it. My only gripe is just allowing 3v1s to happen, maybe a 2v1 at most, but I don't think 3v1s or even 4v1s are a good idea in this game because it really hurts both teams. I mean, a 4v1, yes, the whole entire enemy team is going to be distracted, but they could also kill a player in one round if they knew what they were doing. And so I think to maybe cap it at 2v1 and then from then on make it 2v2, 3v3, and 4v4. But definitely let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments section. Let me know if you'd like to see more of this game mode in my channel. Let me know if you'd like to see some regular PvP, 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, 4v4s even. Let me know if you'd like to see some questing. Just any advice for the channel, any comments you have for me. I'll be trying my best to get back to every single one of you and trying to reply to all of those comments and try and give my best opinions at that as well. And it looks like the blue team has won. Oh no, that was such a close game. 99 to 103. It maxes out at 100, so they just got a couple more extra points. But altogether, I think that was a very, very good mode. You at the very end of every single match, you get a kind of scoreboard and you can see the other teams as well as your team. So it looks for kills. We got 2, combat captures 1, and deaths 2, time 9. So we got the highest time out of our team. So I'm going to take pride in that one. That is very fun. I really enjoyed this game mode. It looks like you get some special event rewards after as well. So that is very cool. You get some currencies as well as some seeds. And all those things you can work together to purchase new items in the game for this mode. And so on, such things like that. We saw those caped robes at the beginning of this video. I thought those were a really cool introduction to the game, and I think a lot of people will like those. So I did think this game mode, again, was very fun. You guys are definitely going to be seeing a lot more of this mode on my channel. Drop a comment down below if you did enjoy this video. Let me know what type of content you guys are going to want to see in the future. And until next time, everyone, take care.